broadcasters, our dear guests and our participants from Dubai, shake yourselves up, cut your cheeks, for you are going to listen for the next 5 to 7 minutes my speech on sleep. Well, every time I go home, I find my lazy, big, fat, punch-faced cat sleeping on my couch. You know, it's very irritating. So my kitty, Twyla, decides to snore. She's got a very hilarious snore. Like, what kind of snore is that? You snore with a meow? Okay, and cats dream. That's another thing I noticed. So sometimes I try and wonder what exactly she dreams when she's asleep. And I kind of try and interpret it. Either she's being chased by a dog when she goes, or she's chasing a cat when she's chasing a rat, sorry, not a cat. Rat when she goes up. So those are sleep patterns for you. And I love to do what my cat does. And that's the one lesson I've actually learned and tried to inculcate in my life. Take a cat nap or just hit the haystack and sleep. There are two types of sleep. One is sound sleep, where you tend to snore. Well, I don't sleep sound with a snore, but I do have a sound sleep on a mute button though. That means I will sleep even through an earthquake or a thunderstorm where the whole world would be awake and I would still be asleep. To explain that one little incident to you, it was when I was around 11 years. One day after a school function, annual day, 3 hours played, heroine of the play, what else do you expect? 10-year-old girl went home and slept. And my teddy bear, that's my little sister Cleo now, I cuddled her and we were sleeping together. It so happened that my mom wanted to water the plants at around 8 at night, and she told me lock the door. And I did lock the door. My mom didn't know that I was going to be sound asleep, or like sleeping like a bulldozer. Yet I did doze off, and she tried knocking on the door, she tried calling, she tried everything possible, but I did not wake up. Neither did my sister. She crashed the windows, and after 2 hours struggle, at around 11 in the night, I woke up, opened the door, and went back and slept. Only to find the windows crashed in the morning, and I casually asked my mother, did a thief break it? And my mom was like, no, stupid, you were sleeping through that entire mess, to that entire racket, and you did not know that you opened the door and went back and slept. You locked me out for 2 hours, and I was like, no. So that is the impact of my sleep. You could hear a thud sound, I would have fallen on the floor, and yet I would sleep. I am an apt sleeper. I love to sleep. And as the saying goes, let sleeping dogs lie. Actually, that phrase means that you do not disturb people when you're working. But I adapt that to my life. When you say let sleeping dogs lie, that means when I lie and when you wake me up from my sleep, I act like a growling bulldog. So you better not attempt to wake me when I'm fast asleep, because the next person who will snap under my jaws will be you. That is the impact of my sleep. Another thing, as I keep talking, and I enjoy talking throughout my day, it so happens that I love to talk even while I sleep. Can you believe that? Imagine how horrified my mom would be when I talk, even in my sleep. And anyhow, for the last 22 years, she's been used to me talking in my sleep. But what do I talk? Not secrets about my boyfriends and not secrets about people whom I have crush on, but in fact, theatre dialogues. There was this one play that I actually acted, and I was the lead for that play. The name of the play was Criminal. I was a criminal in the play. And in my sleep, I so happened to rehearse my dialogues. And you know what my dialogue was? I shall kill you, woman! I do not care if you are the lady who gave birth to me, but you will die in my hands. And my mom was petrified. She called every possible relative on earth and told them, my daughter is dreaming of killing me. Can you believe that? And the next morning she asked me, what happened? Have I done anything wrong? I asked her casually, what happened, Mama? She was like, last night you threatened to kill the woman who gave birth to me, that is me, in your sleep. And I said, no, that is just the dialogues of my lead play, Criminal. So that is the power of my sleep. You know, I love to sleep. And the biggest thing that I learned from my cat is to take cat naps. So, I can't do that when I'm working or when I'm studying. I do something known as toothpick your eyes. So you probably stare at your screen and you don't know what you're staring at. And someone will think, oh, she must be very busy or she must be thinking. But I'm actually sleeping with my eyes open. That's a technique that everybody follows and very usual, something that people generally do. That is something I learned from my pet fishes because they sleep with their eyes open. No wonder I have fishes all around when I work at home because I need to get inspired to sleep with my eyes open. Moreover, I can go on about sleeping and sleep patterns. I follow monophasic sleep pattern. There is something known as polyphasic sleep pattern where I can fast my sleep. You must be wondering what is the meaning of fast your sleep. Probably give up sleeping, which is the most difficult thing for me. And then manage to stay awake for 48 hours and realize that I'm actually talking to a watermelon. So, for me, sleep is the most necessary source, and I can sleep anytime, through the day, through the night, for I am nothing but Kumbhakarni. Thank you.